Hey guys, and welcome to UC Davis StarCraft. I'm AlphaFerg, and I'm bringing you a game that was posted on the Facebook. And I don't even think I said that it was going to be casted, but I'm going to cast it anyway, so good luck with that. Going into the game, I'm still learning the hotkeys. There we go. That hotkeys that I just had up for myself. So this is going to be Broodling, aka Andy Kim. For UC Davis StarCraft, and he's going to be against the evil blue Protoss known as SojuLOVE on Antigua Shipyard. And I think the only thing I know is, yeah, there's some BM in this game, so I'm looking forward to seeing it. I don't know who wins, I don't know how long it is, and it looks like Andy's a little bit frustrated with the TVP matchup, which is okay because Protoss is pretty darn strong. It's a pretty worked out race, and if played correctly, it can be very, very powerful, as we've seen. And somehow I did not change. Whoops, that's why. I thought I had it all set up, but I guess I didn't. Anyways, Protoss is pretty good, pretty strong, especially when you see 4 gates, lots of gateway units used correctly. And Terran can sometimes just fall behind. But Terran also has lots of opportunities. Taking a sip of Diet Coke there. Terran, you know, has drops. I think Terran has the best harass opportunities, is my personal opinion. And it looks like SojuLOVE thinks Terran's the best race. Number 1 outside of Korea, who is Terran, wins any tourney, right? Marine King won, and he's a Terran, but I don't know. He's a pretty good player. I'm gonna just start casting the game instead of trying to figure out what they're saying. Yeah, Broodling is just saying Terran is having a hard time on the ladder. So no one is smart enough to play it. So it looks like a pretty standard game. SojuLOVE is just walling in his main. Probably gonna 3-gate expand, as we have seen 4-gate, especially on such a long rush distance as this cross position on Antigua Shipyard is. Warping is pretty easy, gotta say that's true. I've enjoyed playing, nice pick-off there. I've enjoyed playing Protoss. It's really nice to just warp in some units and have an army built right there. Let's take a look at these player levels. I don't know how good they are. It looks like both of them are in the 60+ range. SojuLOVE up at 113. I would say that this is a diamond level game, if not masters. They seem to know what they're doing, especially kind of picking off that probe. Yeah, they're just having a nice little conversation in the middle of the game. Anyways, Broodling is fast expanding, and actually, SojuLOVE is 1-gate expanding, which is also pretty common. He'll probably put down more gateways in a second or two, but in the meantime, Broodling is preparing for a 4-gate. He's got his bunker up. Did he scout the expansion? No. In fact, he hasn't left his base. So now this SCV is going to go out and try to find things. In the meantime, Broodling is getting his production up. He went for a no-gas expand, which is pretty strong. When you're not afraid of a 4-gate, you're going to do pretty well. And it looks like SojuLOVE is Korean with many lag. And double the skill. Actually, yeah, playing with lag is horrible. So if you're ever trying to play on the Korean server, give yourself a break. Don't beat yourself up if you lose, because it is pretty hard with that lag. We can see the 3 gates are now finished for SojuLOVE, and his warp gate technology is completed, and he will be able to start building an army and continue to build these probes and pylons. It looks like 3 sentries going down. Not surprised to see that. He wants to be able to push any sort of early 2-base timing push, but it looks like Broodling is instead only getting his gas now, and he's actually getting an extra command center. I like that. You can get an early orbital command and just have a lot of mules and scans, stuff to pump your economy, especially with 3 orbital commands or command centers. You can just build 3 SCVs at a time, which means you can keep up with the 2 Nexus probe production of the Protoss player. Because they'll be using Chrono Boost. Taking a look at the economy, you can see SojuLOVE is a little bit ahead, but with mules it is pretty even. So Broodling is in a good spot right now. And it looks like both players are going to play pretty standard, pretty relaxed. SojuLOVE is just setting up his units here, even though he knows there's no push coming. But Broodling is getting a lot of Marines, and I like that because you need to have a high unit count when you're doing this kind of build. He's getting a Tech Lab. Wouldn't be surprised to see 2 going down so he can get combat shields and stim at the same time. Here are the engineering bays, because upgrades are awesome. And SojuLOVE is actually going up to 6 gates. 7 gates. That's 4 in production. And both players are continuing to macro. It looks like SojuLOVE still does have the lead in the harvester count with this extra command center building harvesters. He'll be pretty set. Getting a little oversaturated here. You want to move some probes down, or SCVs down here, just because of the refineries. Take 6 SCVs away from that mineral production. And it looks like SojuLOVE is going to try to get his 3rd as well. We'll see what happens. This is a pretty laid-back game at this point. Nothing too nuts. SojuLOVE is getting... wow. What? Okay, here's something I never knew before. All of the production facilities, the production tab, shows everything is blue, not the player's color. Interesting. I would have thought they would colorize these, but I guess they don't. Huh. Yeah, and even the tabs here, I guess they're all blue. Interesting. I never thought about that before. I saw the blue and I was like, oh, he's the blue player. Wait, this isn't a starport. Anyways, I'm going to start talking about the game again. SojuLOVE is getting a lot of probes around the map so he can do some warp-ins wherever he needs them. I really like that kind of stuff. That's what I try to do when I play Protoss. And it looks like, here we go, we're going to do a sentry push. That is a lot of sentries, and actually, Broodling does not have... he has a lot of units, but he doesn't have those upgrades. He doesn't have Sim, he doesn't have the 1-1. And here comes the push. Force field's going down at the ramp. No SCVs are going to be able to repair. Will there be enough units for Broodling to hold this off? The Zealots are going down, but there are still a lot of sentries. The bunker has gone down, and there's just a small army for Broodling here. But there are just a lot of sentries. Will the sentries be able to push back? It looks like SojuLOVE is offensively saying goodbye because he thinks he has won the game. I don't know if this game is over right now, but there are a lot more Zealots coming in. That is not good at all. The bunkers are gone. The army is small. But SojuLOVE, he's reinforcing with a lot of units. I don't think Broodling has much of a chance here. But SCVs are coming in. They're starting to do damage. The Zealots are just hacking away at them. There's not much units left for Broodling, and the sentries are doing a ton. Stim has finished. And SojuLOVE is being very offensive right now. Taking out pretty much all of the SCVs. Taking a quick look, 23 are down, pulling more SCVs. Wow, really good force fields. This Korean player is not very nice despite the lag, if any of that is true. He is taking out some of the sentries, but there isn't much left in this army. I mean, just take a look. 41 workers killed. Not much left on the field. These Marauders are doing damage, but oh no, Zealots getting in there. It looks like the medevacs are trying to reinforce, but this is pretty much game. There are no SCVs left after Zealots managed to kill this bit, and that might be it. I may have made a mistake. I will confirm this, but Broodling may not be Andy Kim. SojuLOVE may be Andy Kim. I may have casted this completely incorrectly. Apologies to Andy. This is a very angry Terran player. Because if this is Andy Kim, I don't know why he would post this replay. Let me double check, because this game is pretty much over. I'm gonna... You guys can see as I double check the Facebook. Oh my gosh, did I... Bye-bye. Andy Kim, have I been misrepresenting you the entire time? Where is the post? Where'd it go? Smurf and I, my Diamond account, and played an angry Terran. Yep. SojuLOVE is definitely the Protoss player, Andy Kim. So sorry for misrepresenting you there. Very nice push. Sentries, very nice knowledge of what's going to happen. And man, that Terran player was angry. I was trying not to say anything bad because I thought he was you. But yeah, so that's going to be the end of the game. See you guys later.